Warning.
Everything said in this video should be taken as a joke and not seriously. I don't mean to harm or offend anyone in this video. And I know a lot of people get sensitive when it comes to this topic we're talking about today. But Sketch, he just made it too easy for me. And I'm sick of the time we live in, this soft world. No, we're gonna joke today. But I just want everyone to know I still stand with Sketch. This is kind of like an informative, funny video, so here you go. But the past couple weeks have been really crazy. You know, your favorite streamer, if you look up Sketch on Twitter, I'm just gonna warn you now, please don't do it. Unless you're into that kind of stuff and you wanna watch that. I don't know, but like just listen. If you look up Sketch on Twitter, you will see Sketch taking the BBC. And I'm not gonna lie, this had the world in a chokehold. You know, everyone was talking about this on Twitter. It was the #1 most trending topic of the week. Now, there's this guy named Pocketbook on YouTube that quote-unquote exposed Sketch. And the video currently has 800K views, and he hasn't taken the vid down. It's spread everywhere like a wildfire. And honestly, this guy Pocketbook is a weirdo. So I don't know how he found this, all right? He found so much information on Sketch. It's almost like he was searching for this, you know what I'm saying? Like he was searching for Sketch taking the BBC. Now, this guy Pocketbook, he claims to be some type of journalist. And when I watch his video, I honestly want to fall the f to sleep. He just talks like this, and there's no music in the goddamn background, and it's like I'm watching a school slideshow.
For those of you unfamiliar with my channel, I love to connect popular media with old school philosophy or even new school philosophy. I wanted my next video, So
you know how I said this guy Pocketbook went to school for journalism? He's some big journalist. Look, the reason he found this was someone on Instagram commented, "Don't go search Jamie Marr, Jamie X Jamie, whatever Sketch's name was that he went under on OnlyFans. Don't search that up on Twitter because you will see Sketch taking the BBC."
It's in my ass, brother.
And this dude Pocketbook came across the comment on Instagram and made a video about it. So yeah, that's how he found it. And it's obvious Sketch wanted to hide this from the world. He even said himself that this was 2 years ago and he was a changed man. But this guy Pocketbook is probably Sketch's worst nightmare. So Pocketbook did a deep dive video based off one Instagram comment, found everything about Sketch's past and what he did. So yeah, he did gay OnlyFans stuff. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? It's 2025 almost. But this would make its way to Twitter really quickly, like insanely quickly, and it would start blowing up. And Sketch would see this while Sketch was with FaZe. Sketch has been doing stuff with FaZe before this got leaked. So obviously Sketch saw him getting stretched on Twitter and he thought he could hide this for years, and it came back to haunt him because this guy Sketch wanted to, well, it's kind of a sensitive thing to talk about, but let's just say he wanted to end his life because of everything that was being talked about. I'm gonna try to slow down on the jokes and everything, you know, stop trying to be funny for a second. But yeah, Sketch would be at the FaZe house and he would actually leave when this got leaked. He would leave secretly, no one knew. People were asking, hey, go check on Sketch. They all went to go check on him. Where's Sketch? He was at the airport and he was gonna go back home and end his life. But FaZe would hit a 360 no-scope trick shot and save Sketch's life. Banks would actually text Sketch and say, "You awake?" ? Sketch said, "I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to involve y'all." Banks said, "Bro, what do you mean? You were our boy. You didn't have to dip. You didn't involve us in anything, bro. You good? ? I'm over by the airport. I didn't know what to do. I'm so sorry." Banks says, "Come back. You're good, dude. The boys pulled up on me and woke me up. They wanted to make sure you were good. You're good, bro. Come back. We're all here. You're the homie. I'll come now. I just need someone to talk to. We're all posted. Come back. You need me to call you a car?" Sketch says he's on the way back. But I'll show you where Sketch says himself that FaZe saved him from wanting to take his own life. And the best thing about this all is that even after all this has transpired, Sketch is still able to make jokes about the situation and everything.
"I did not have sexual relations with that man." I'm just kidding. I did. Possibly. If I was alone and I was at my house, I probably wouldn't be talking to you right now. But the people at FaZe, Banks especially, and my friends that I've made over the past couple years came in and they saved me.
He even left his shoes and glasses at the FaZe house like Spider-Man left behind the suit when he was done. Sketch, you got all this goddamn money and you can't get some new shoes. Like, come on, bro. And I don't know why everyone went crazy for the gay stuff with Sketch. I don't know if someone was trying to cancel him or if they were trying to ruin his career, but I feel like they would have already tried canceling Sketch for faking being mentally retarded his whole career. So I feel like if you could fake being autistic on stream and be a millionaire, there's really no one that could cancel you. You already, won. But he would have mentioned in the video to where he explains everything about what's been going on, that this was an addiction that he had 2 years ago and that he has prayed to God and that he is a new man.
I'm a changed person. I was dealing with some addiction problems. A couple of them. Yeah, that was me. I fucked up.
But one of Sketch's good friends, Jinxie, would react to everything going on, and he would actually start crying. He felt so bad for Sketch that he would start bawling his eyes out like he lost someone in his family.
Shout out to Sketch, but I'm glad that Banks was there for him. To any person or anybody that wants to stop with Sketch or lost respect for Sketch or you don't want to support Sketch anymore, to be honest, just don't support me either.
Good night, Chad. I'm gonna Sketch in the ass.
No, wait, no, what's going on?
Me and Sketch are gonna each other. Right in the ass.
1000% Jinxie and Sketch did what they said, you know what I'm saying? Jinxie was the only person crying about what was going on. Everyone else was supportive and stuff, but no one else was crying. Jinxie was crying like some type of girlfriend. Like, that's something Sketch's well, I shouldn't say Sketch's girlfriend. You know what? Never mind. Jinxie, you're just a really supportive friend. I don't think you guys smashed at all. But Kai, the biggest streamer on Twitch, he was there in support of Sketch.
Why does something that somebody else do get you so mad to the point where you gotta go on the internet and bully the nigga, like, and say crazy shit? You would think that this nigga murdered somebody.
And Kai actually worded this very greatly, you know what I'm saying? Why are we acting like this towards someone that's gay? The news is he's gay. You know, we don't act like this way towards the vice versa of gay, straight people, people that are straight. And he's right, people are acting like he murdered someone. He's gay, you know what I'm saying? That's the only news. He was gay back then. I don't know if he is still. And the only thing that got murdered was one of his 7 holes on the male body. That's it. But you shouldn't bully someone for who they like. Just let them be them. It's their life. They get one of them. You know, after they're gone, they can't come back. Let them live their life the way they want to live it. Now, making jokes is completely different. I, agree that you should be able to make jokes about anything in this world as long as it's jokes and, there's no ill intent behind it. Like, there's a clear difference in joking and bullying. You know, you could be a black guy. Someone comes up to you and they're like, hey, I bet you like watermelon and fried chicken and shooting Robin and stealing. Ha ha ha! It's a joke. We get it. But then if they're like, hey, I hate you, you black N-word, you shooting Robin, watermelon chewing.
You black spear chucker piece of shit!
You know what I'm saying? That's bullying right there. So we gotta talk about Sneeko and his response. I know this might offend some people here, it's just I gotta talk about it because his response is not a joking matter in any way. He's actually being real serious in what he says, and I think it's real negative. It's clear Sneeko is homophobic. So this is just a warning to people that might, take offense to what this guy Sneeko will say. Because, he does say some crazy stuff. That's why he's banned off YouTube.
They want to go, what's up, brother? And they see the guy that they look up to. What's up, brothering right up that hole. And now he's a hero because he changed. Because he was an addict? What was he addicted to? Did anyone ask?
See, Sneeko, this is why we have a problem in the world, because of stubborn, closed-minded, shielded-brain people like you know what I'm saying? You ask what he was addicted to, well, maybe think about it. Put 2 and 2 together. He was on OnlyFans making OnlyFans content. Maybe he was addicted to, well, I don't know, OnlyFans content. Let me say spicy OnlyFans content. But Sneeko, you're the most famous cuck of all time, and you sat there and watched your girl get rammed by another guy. I think that's gayer than actually being gay. So let's not act like you're against all this stuff, bro. You watched someone screw your girl. Like, literally watched it live.
He's genuinely, I don't know what's the new Twitch word. He's genuinely one of the most genuine guys ever. No, he wasn't. No, he's not. He lied to you about his life. You're acting like it was like 2 years ago, he was taking it up the ass and getting paid for it on OnlyFans. What a crazy thing to keep secret.
Sneeko, you're for sure wanking off to the sketch leaks later tonight, bro. And that's the thing about you, bro. Is you say all this stuff and I know what you do in the dark. But definitely my favorite thing about this whole situation is how Sketch has handled it so far.
I'm Sketch, Max's boyfriend. No! Whoa! Whoa! I thought we were cool like that.
Bro could be sitting back depressed, eating tubs of ice cream, getting obese and not streaming and lose his career, but he decides to stay streaming. He could joke about the situation, be himself around the people that like him. I feel good for Sketch now.